Alright, you poopers. I recorded it finally Friday and failed because I ran out of memory in my card because I forgot to change it, and I forgot to start recording on that camera. So we're starting all over, and we're doing it live! So I talked about a whole bunch of stuff that I'm just gonna forget because it doesn't even count. So, let me just say some of it over again. So, right now I'm using my GoPro Hero 5 and a stupid, ugly mic adapter that sucks because it's big, it's ugly, and it doesn't work very well because this keeps getting loose. And then some of the footage gets ruined because the audio cuts out and it sucks. But you know what? It's working so far, kind of. So that's what I'm using. And right there is my old GoPro Hero 4 that I'm using as my secondary camera. There. I got that out of the way. This guy was just watching me the whole time yell at myself. And now he's like, ah, he's following me. Also, wearing my new vest. This is very similar to the vest I've been using before in the summer. It's just a newer version of it. I mentioned I was going to get it, and I want to make a gear review video about it. I also mentioned, because I should, that the Teespring shirts are available for a little while right now. And then, of course, the key tags and stickers, upside down, upside down, upside down, is always available. And those are all linked in the description. This is usually when I stop riding, right after sunset, because the light goes away very quickly and the GoPro can't pick up very much. Not to mention there aren't usually a whole lot of people out after dark, and so I can't really record a whole lot of interactions. But summer nights are amazing, and today was great weather. It was 80, but it felt like 75. It was awesome for once. Didn't actually complain about the weather for once. I'm gonna turn my headlights on. Usually I forgot about that. Usually I don't ride after dark. Usually have to turn them on, but I turn them on because I'm a good little piggy. Yeah, I've been riding since 6 o'clock, so it's been 3 hours now. It's a long time. I didn't get a lot of footage today, and I've complained about this before, but I can record, I could ride for like 3 hours like I did today and probably get a minute worth of Moto Monday footage. That's probably what I got. Unlike, for example, in contrast, 2 days ago I rode for an hour and I got 4 minutes worth of footage. You never know what you're gonna get, and it's kind of fun, but also kind of not frustrating, but like, you know, you just don't know. It's a hard life. My life is so hard. Oh, there's something I can talk about. Kind of. I think. Maybe. Yes. So, I'm sure I've said this before. This isn't a secret, but I really want to dub movies. That's what I wanted to do for a long time for YouTube. And I've just been conflicted about starting for a few reasons. The main reason is I want to do, you know, dubs regularly, but that, you know, takes time. And right now I put time into this channel or making these videos. I don't know how I would run this channel, you know, making these 2 videos a week and a dub every week. I'm sure it's possible, but I'm lazy, so there's that. Why did I even get in this lane to turn around? That was weird. So subconsciously, oh, that car was sitting there creepily. I would have gone down there to look at it if I had not been in the middle of a turn. Maybe I could get there this way. I'll creep on the creeper. I don't know why I'm telling you about it though. I'm sure you'd rather I just freaking make the videos instead of talk about them. I also don't like being out this late because it's harder to spot cops. Damnation waits at night. I did get pulled over once at night. That was before I was recording all the time, before I was moto vlogging. That's an interesting little story. I don't think I've ever told before, so let's kind of get into that. It's not that interesting, but I guess interesting enough for me to tell. And I'm talking about telling a story, so I probably should tell the story. So it was 4th of July, I can't remember what year. Probably, you know, within the past 5 or 6 years when I was driving. I went to a mall parking lot where people go to watch fireworks. I drove through there, and that time I had my Ninja 650, and I had blue LEDs, which are illegal technically. They're legal in this state. I'm just driving through there, and then when I left in kind of a hurry because there were rows of cars just sitting in the exit, not actually going fast enough or just being stupid, and people couldn't leave. And I was like, I'm on a motorcycle. I can leave right now. And so I just went whoop up the middle. Like it wasn't even that aggressive. But whatever it was very small stuff. I can't remember, but I didn't wait for 20 minutes for everyone to leave like I guess legally should have. So now I was going to my friend's house. My friend at the time lived half an hour away, so I'm way on the highway. This is like 25 minutes away. I was almost there, and that's a long time. But then cop lights. I'm like, okay. And of course at this time I've completely disassociated the thought of the fireworks thing because that was so long ago. I didn't know why he pulled me over. I don't know if I thought it's because I was speeding or if I even was speeding. Whatever it was, I wasn't sure why he pulled me over. I was like, all right, we'll see. And he said something like, were you at the mall? I was like, yes. Okay, because we got a call about some bike at the mall who was doing some stuff. I can't even remember if he even had dog is leaving his owner. Poor puppy. I can't remember if he said specifically what I did wrong, if I did anything wrong. He either did or he couldn't come up with anything. But either way, he got a call or a couple calls about me driving through the mall to leave or something like that. So I just said, yeah, that was me, and whatever. And you know, I gave him my information, and I thought, man, he's gonna get me for my blue LEDs, which are legal, but I thought he might do that, but he didn't. So I was kind of nervous because, you know, I can't remember if I did anything wrong. Regardless, I figured I was in trouble. He pulled me over, you know, and I was like, well, I was honest to him, and now he knows that I'm the person that was called on, or on the bike he was looking for. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But he came back and he's like, okay, dude, so I just need you to be more careful when you drive, something like that. Like, that's okay. Okay, whatever it was very odd, because I don't think he cited me for anything. He didn't give me a warning. He just pulled me over because someone called about me. And so he was really nice about it. He was a younger guy, and again, this was years ago, before I was recording and motovlogging. And so he let me go. And that's a really dumb story, because there's nothing satisfying about it. But I guess it happened. I never told it, and it was kind of weird, so I told it. There you go. Sorry, that's the story you get, unless you happen to see the video I deleted or didn't record of me complaining about Jeep halos and the ones I wanted and don't have. Also, I'm kind of interested to see how well these cameras can see each other and stuff at night, because I usually, like I said, I don't ride this late. But anyway, thank you guys for watching me talk and drive. I'll see you next week. Bye.